Most of the news we got was from newspapers. On base, we had to read various confidential news publications, you know. When I graduated from pilot training, I had 220 hours of flight time. By the time the war was over, I had logged a total of 832 hours. In the 11 months that I was involved in training cadets, I flew a total of 610 hours. 127 of those hours was at night, and approximately 40 hours on instruments or in an instrument trainer. I flew 142 training missions. I trained 426 cadets, flew approximately 90,000 miles, and burned probably 21,000 gallons of gasoline. I would like to tell you something about my plane. It was a Beechcraft AT-7. It was manufactured in Wichita, Kansas in 1941. It had a wingspan of 48 feet. The fuselage was 35 feet long, and it stood 9.5 feet high. The twin engines were Pratt & Whitney R985s, each developing 450 horsepower. The propellers were Hamilton Standard, constant speed, 8 feet in diameter. There was 13 feet between the center of the engines and 15 feet between the twin rudders. The crew consisted of a pilot, a co-pilot sometimes, 3 navigation students, and sometimes a navigation instructor went along for the ride. Lots of times we'd be coming back at night and there'd be jackrabbits. There'd be old long-eared Texas jackrabbits sitting on the runway playing around. Of course, we couldn't land with the jackrabbits there because we might hit them and could cause an accident. So if we came in, we saw jackrabbits on the runway, we'd have to radio the control tower. They'd have to send a jeep out to chase them off so we could land. So the procedure was, in a situation like this, was to fly by the control tower for a visual check, and which I did, and the control tower operator said that the wheels appeared to be down locked. So I went on and landed, and thank God the wheels held, and we didn't end up in a heap down the end of the runway.